Continuing this video, this one, MongoDB replica with delay. I added some more features to that UI application for doing bulk write, and I encountered some of the errors while doing that. Such errors I encountered first time as it was the first time I was doing such a high volume transactions. So right now my app is crashed. It's because of one error. Let me show you the error that I'm getting currently. So I have my instances created. UI instance was running. I started writing 10 million records, and that's when it hit some limit, some heap space limit. If I do vi UI app.log cg, so this is the error. Reached heap limit allocation failed. JavaScript heap is out of memory. This is the error. And when I searched in Stack Overflow, I found that we can increase heap space by passing a value like this, how much of RAM you need to use. But in my case, I will not do 10 million, right? I will demonstrate this video with some lower number. So let me just rerun it manually since it has broken. The stack sets it up, it starts the application. But since it broke because I tried to upload 10 million records, actually it's not even the 10 million record upload to MongoDB. Actually, I added one more implementation where I'm storing all the data that is going to MongoDB in an in-memory, so that I was comparing how much time it takes for the in-memory database or in-memory variable to fetch to do a particular search versus how much time it takes in the MongoDB. Let me show you some part of that. So if I or let me before that let me just run it once. So I can run, this is the file. To run this again, I can just copy this. And you won't have to do this one if you are trying this using the Git code, because this is because my application crashed. Yeah, if you try to attempt 10 million record write, even in your case it will crash. So let me refresh this now. This is the home page as it was earlier also. The same thing is there. Just that I added this bulk write option here. If I go to this one, it will open on another HTML, and in this one I can do search in movie or search DB or do write. So bulk write supports 1 million till 10 million from this drop down. Okay, if I do a 1 million, it will be easily done. So it will run in 10 steps, writing 1/10 every time. And this number of steps that you're seeing, in case of 1 million it is 10, in case of 20 million it will be 20. So it is dynamically, because even with same limit, like if I was trying to write 10 million record in 10 steps, the first batch, that is the one of 10, that was becoming so huge that it was again giving another error to me, which I searched in this one. Yeah, maximum call stack size exceeded. So after that I made it dynamic, so that in 1 million, when I'm writing 1 million record, it is doing it in 10 steps. If I'm doing 3 million, it is doing it in 30 steps. So each batch size is smaller. So let me refresh now. I don't want to write this. Let me just pick one of the record. And also, since I stopped it, so the in-memory some of the data would have got cleared up as I reran the instance. But my MongoDB, whichever was present in the first time, those data will still exist. So right now there is an out of sync between the in-memory versus what is in MongoDB. So let me try and search something, and let's hope that this will be present in the in-memory also. Whatever I I did after my restart of this application, those will be present in the in-memory. But anything that ran before that crash, those will not be present in the in-memory. So let me select this one and go to the bulk write page. The attribute name was 8ttr2. If I'm searching the DB, now that there are lots of record, then MongoDB takes 2 milliseconds to return the result. If I search the in-memory, okay, this one we are lucky. We were able to find it in memory. So this took 2 seconds. In memory one, it took 66 milliseconds. because there is no network latency, and also it's just a variable running in the node runtime for our of our application. So it will be very quick. Okay, like we can see the difference easily. Let me do one more thing. Let me do some 3 million writes. We'll wait for that, and we'll see that this time keeps on increasing. So while the date uh, number of documents that are stored in the MongoDB increases, the latency of the search also increases. That can be fixed with some indexing and other approaches, but in this video, I'm just trying to see how it increases with the number of records increasing in the database. So I'll pause for some time. I'll let it reach to some 29 step, and then I will resume. Okay, looks like it is stuck at 8, and I believe it is again that heap 1. I'm getting no response for this one. It's not loading the response, but we can see the application console. Yeah, it's the same error again. The instance that I ran, it also crashed because of that heap space thing. Let's try this one. I can try 3 million. Sorry, this approach, the max old space one. So I'll add this. Before that, let me check how much free RAM I have. So there is a free command we can run. I think my instance is T3 small. I think it will be 2 GB, I believe. Let me see how much is T3 small. So if I launch an instance, T3 small is 2 GB RAM, and it's saying that 1.7 is the V8 engine. By default it uses 1.7 GB initially, so I don't think I will be able to extend it beyond 2 GB, and that will be helpful. So basically, to do anything beyond 2 million, we will have to actually use a better instance, not this T2 or T3 small. This will not work. Okay, yeah, so then I think I'll have to stop this video at this point. This is this is what I wanted to show. Maybe in another template I will have this instance time changed to some bigger one, and that we can try.